I'm Gail Weathers. No, I'm not. Hey, spooksters, it's Diandra, and I'm here for a little cosplay coverage. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Hey, it's me again, and I'm here for a little cosplay coverage. Gotta go find me a cosplayer. So, what inspired you to do the Trapper from Dead by Daylight?
I try to pick the costumes that are not really done before.
Tell me about this process. Is this the first time you've done this costume, and how long did it take to do all the makeup?
So yes, it was the first time. So the makeup is not perfect, but it took about 2.5 hours to do.
Did you do that all yourself?
I did not. My mom is a special effects makeup artist for movies.
How long did this take in total?
The costume took about 3 days, I'd say.
Is this like paper mache?
It's tissue paper with a gelatin, and it kind of creates the burned effect. And then the tissue paper creates like the cracking skin.
That's cool. Can you believe that crackless skin? So, what inspired this incredible crossover?
It's actually my favorite movie. I have it all tatted on my sleeve. Obsessed with The Labyrinth. So, David Bowie is my first crush, if we're going to be honest here. I wanted to do a big ball gown, just the dress, but my mom was like, hey, let's do a split. I was like, totally, that'd be so cool.
What went into making this whole costume?
4 months went into making it. I started with the top, and then it's a split corset, half and half. Everything's hand sewn, and even the wig, I did 2 lace front wigs, chopped them in half, and then I laced in each individual track to make it fuller, and then individually placed every bead and lace and hand sewed to make ruffles and everything.
Gonna go find more. Do you mind stepping over here? Okay, we found a Nancy. I'm so excited. So tell me, what made you so awesome to choose to cosplay Nancy?
I don't know. I just kind of relate to the character, and I just wanted to give it a try.
Well, you did awesome. So how long did it take you to put this together?
A decent amount of time, but not too long. Yeah. Sorry, I'm awkward.
No, it's okay. I'm just so excited to see a Nancy here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No, thank you. Thank you for your work. I really appreciate this.
Yeah, it took a while to find this sweater vest. I don't know why, but it did.
I love that. I'll be back. I'll be right back. So what inspired you guys to do these variations on Ghostface?
They're my own versions of the characters. I made my own character named Jane Ramey, which is who I am, and this is Eric McNeil.
It's because of the movies and how with each new movie, it's a different person who is the killer each time, and she just took that inspiration and decided to make it her own.
I think that is so cool. So why these particular variations on Ghostface?
Well, honestly, like when I was doing the character Jane, she's a metalhead, so which explains, the dripping of the eyes, and she likes cats, so which explains that. Well, Eric McNeil, his costume was kind of based on Dead by Daylight, but I wanted it to be more tactical.
That's so smart. So what was the hardest part about making these costumes?
The knives, the masks, all this here, that was all 3D printed. It's just what I do for fun. It's my hobby.
There are so many blades at this convention. They're so sharp. You think there's some cosplayers down there? So what inspired you to embody the Demogorgon?
Watching Stranger Things and my dad always making costumes.
Your dad made your costume.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So Dad, come here. You made the costume, Dad.
Yeah.
So how long did the costume take and what went into it?
It took about 2 months to make. The helmet's EVA foam, and then all the teeth in here are shark teeth. The big teeth are actual deer bone, like from the rib cage. We cut it and broke it all up to make them look like big teeth. And then the rest of the body is made of latex caulk over like a spandex material. And then the shoes as well are also EVA foam.
That's amazing.
Took about 2 months to make.
Well, I love it. Good job. Can you believe that? Look at that. I'm a snack. All right, so tell me about making this costume. How long did it take you, and what were the most difficult parts?
Took about 2 years to make on and off. The hardest part is probably the frame because it needs to be sturdy and the head needs to articulate side to side, up to down.
How long have you been making costumes?
I started when I was 6 in the first grade. They had a costume contest. I've had the bug ever since.
What inspired you to get into cosplay?
I'm very competitive and feel like a rock star when you get in these things.
And why Count Chocula?
I actually did Frankenberry back in 2013, and everybody started requesting other monster cereals. So I did Count Chocula.
That's awesome. Love these costumes.
Thank you.
Hey, Spooksters, Diandra here with my friend Anthony, and we're doing a little convention candy coverage. So, what inspired this character?
I went on a lunch break one day and I saw this mask for sale, and it just clicked. I just instantly knew cotton candy clown that steals people's teeth.
I love that. So what was the most difficult part of this costume?
Probably like sourcing everything and figuring out like the color combination, and then making the cotton candy.
What's the cotton candy made out of?
So it's pillow stuffing, and then it's spray painted. You have to find just the right color of spray paint.
This might be a little bit of an invasive question, but do you smell like cotton candy?
I do. It's 2 different cotton candy body sprays that I use.
I love that. Last cosplay. All right, so what inspired you to embody this character and this particular variation of the character?
So I'm a big Friday the 13th fan. I'm really big into the cyberpunk genre. Thought of it as like a Jason Voorhees in the world of Cyberpunk 2077. There's a comic, Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash, where Jason has this kind of design on his mask, so that's where I got that inspiration from. And then this year I kind of took inspiration from Part 7 Jason and added this. It's got a machete that lights up, but I have a wire That's a light. I covered it up with tape. It's kind of wrapped around all the way up into here. There's a couple of batteries in here that powers the jacket. It's all powered by a battery right in here. We sewn on all this flesh. We bought it from somewhere. We cut it up. We had to repaint it because it didn't look realistic enough. It was just like a skull half mask. So what we did is we sewed it to a face mask. And then this eyepiece right here, it's just a little tea light. But I added all the gore. It's like, I just used paper mache. That's pretty much how it works for the most part. I'm very satisfied with it. A lot of people like it, so I'm just gonna keep adding to it every year. Something I also didn't mention too is this year I added fans to the costume because it gets so hot.
See, this is why cosplayers are so incredible, because of all this detail. I would never have guessed that there was a fan under there, but you gotta have that. I mean, incredible costume.